popular Dem in the state. And for the first time, Senator Chuck Schumer sinks to 39% favorability amongst voters, a two-decade low for the Senate's top Democrat. Kaylee mcanally joins us now. I think a few things are happening. One, Schumer's been here a long time, and people are ready for something new. Like the stick is old. Two, I think that he is seen as part of the Biden cover-up, and that is not good, and part of the group that basically lost again to Donald Trump.
Yeah, and he made that deal with Republicans, obviously, that really put him underwater with progressives. So he's not up for re-election until 2028. She could try to unseat him, but I really think she has her eye on something bigger. I think she looks at running for president and taking the mantle from Bernie Sanders. You know, Nate Silver said that he thinks she could be the pick. She definitely, if you look at YouGov, among Democrats, 61% favorable. That puts her at the highest favorable of any Democrat who hasn't run for president. But that's among Democrats. She repels the very voters that the party repelled in 2024, centrist, independents. So you can win a primary, perhaps. That's still a big haul. But winning a general election is a much different thing. But I would watch out for her. I mean, she's pulling in tens of thousands of people.
Quarter one, raising a lot of money.
Yes, quarter one, 2 times any other quarter amount she raised at $9.6 million. And that, she was already a prolific fundraiser. She's out raising herself now.
You're very right about the Schumer deal from 2 months ago. That really, it was like a dagger in the heart of a lot of Democrats and progressives especially. Financial Times, here's the data right now about the movement of the Democratic Party. Put it on screen right now. You see the percentage of those who moved further to the left, all right? I want you to focus on the net percentage support for increasing or cutting immigration. Screen right, that's moved 40 points. Hence, I mean, that's how you understand now how, whether it's Van Hollen from Maryland or the 4 Democratic lawmakers who went to El Salvador just this past week.
Yeah, that's how you understand. Exactly. They all are looking at primaries. They get through the primary and then they think they can win a general election. That's why it's so interesting to see Gretchen Whitmer and Gavin Newsom buck the trend. While Walz and all these others are doing these incomprehensible things, Van Hollen, they're looking towards perhaps presidential bids. The other two are saying, hey, I think I could swing my way through a primary and still win a general election. They're maintaining that long game where you have others maintaining the short game. But how do you thread this needle? You need a movement-like Democrat, someone like an Obama figure that can thread a needle the way that he did, still won moderate voters, became an icon in Democratic politics, and I don't know that they have that person.
Well, they also have this, as the New York Times headline. What is dark woke? Democrats are trying out a new attitude. It's provocative, edgy, and perilously towing the line of not being too offensive. And this is like all the cursing, even from people that will say, like, I never really do this, but they told me to, so I will, and it's so cringy. But those are the kind of people that you're trying to put into a coalition. I don't think you can get there with this.
Tesla, the stock is now up, but yesterday their net income was announced. It's down 71%. And Elon Musk even said, he admitted that Tesla faced a lot of blowback from his ties to Donald Trump. And now he's talking, and we're going to play a little snippet of it. He says, you know what, maybe I better go back to the car company because they need me.
Starting probably in next month, May, my time allocation to Doge will drop significantly. So I think I'll continue to spend, a day or two per week on government matters, or as long as the president would like me to do so. And as long as it is useful. But starting next month, I'll be allocating far more of my time to Tesla. And now that the major work with establishing the Department of Government Efficiency is done, there are some challenges, and I expect that this year will be. There'll probably be some unexpected bumps this year. I remain extremely optimistic about the future of the company.
So investors are happy to hear that, hoping he's going to refocus his efforts on Tesla. He's saying it's because political sentiment, he thinks, and the uncertainty in the automotive and energy markets, but he has some plans coming up. He's on track to launch this robo-taxi business out of Austin, Texas, within the next few months. And then he said the second half of next year, 2026, he's going to have millions of Teslas operating fully autonomously. So there's the self-driving Teslas.
And the other thing is robots.
He's got the Tesla robots rolling out, and if you see some of this video, the robots are more athletic than us. I mean, they go down a mountain, they can do a tough mutter. So, and I need somebody that understands me, and I'm hoping that this robot could be one of the people.
That's why when you would watch the Jetsons back in the day, you identified with Rosie.
Right. Absolutely. Rosie was
Rosie the robot.
The housekeeper.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Did a great job. She had wheels.
The robotic
right? Didn't she have
housekeeper.
wheels? What Elon Musk has feet. Right?
Okay.
Like, and also, what was the Lost in Space robot? The worst robot ever.
Not
to be lost in space with. Remember?
Robot.
Yeah.
The number name?
Yeah, it was just a robot. It had arms like on
Danger,
slinkies.
Will Robinson.
Yeah, it was a bad robot.
Yeah.
It made you not want to. No neck.
Elon did not build that one.
Right. He didn't.
No. Elon, Tesla did say one thing about the tariffs yesterday, and they said that the tariffs are making its energy storage business, it's impacting them harder because obviously they need the rare earth, the rare minerals to make the batteries and stuff like that. Musk even told the president, look, tariffs are a bad idea, but Musk also supports the president. He's got a different vision, and they're going through with it. It's just going to make making batteries more complicated.
Just noted. Remember that Elon Musk is going to donate money and Donald Trump is going to do whatever he wants. No, Howard Lutnick would be the Treasury Secretary if he listened to Elon Musk. Elon Musk didn't want the tariffs, but he respects that he's not the president. Right. And I would say this: there's got to be like 10 major items for national security that when this trade war is over, we just have to bring it back. And rare earths